Good Saturday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, right across the highway from Brackettville, Texas, in southwest Texas. On a nice day, hey Google, what's the temperature?
In Brackettville, it's currently 64 degrees.
With a high of 70, and looks like that's going to be it for the next 10, 12 days. Rough, huh? But anyway, I mentioned I got a card from Annette. She sent me. I think she was concerned whether I got it or not. I got it yesterday, Annette, and I'll do a mail call here in a day or two or three. And thank you. But anyway, moving along to today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow, right now. And right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, well, you know the drill. Never worry about what you cannot change. Very important. And anyway, on and on we go here. What else? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Fort Clark? Oh, I already said that. Scratch that. Forget that. Anyway, hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
In Capitan, it's currently 33 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 26.
Too cold for old dad. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Eureka, Canada?
In Eureka, it's currently minus 13 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's minus 40.
That's where you want to be, guys. That'll make you appreciate home. Anyway, what else can I tell you? Still in my Class C motorhome, obviously. I got to take it in Monday to get a fuel line replaced again. And what else have I got to do? That's about it. I don't have much on my agenda. I got some today for your viewing pleasure. I know you're going to be excited. Trike Man Triketh. Just a short video, but anyway. Uh, Comments. Dogman Chronicles, Jim and his dogs. Check his channel out on YouTube. Enjoyed the sanity session and your stories. Thanks, Rusty. I remember all of the things you talked about. Hope you, Romeo, and the goat and the rooster have a fun weekend. Yeah, we're just really excited to be alive. And there's you a Saturday morning goat kiss from the screaming stinking goat, the one-eared screaming stinking goat. Susan Moorfield says, "I am still watching." Good for you, Susan. Hang in there, babe. Driver Dan, really enjoy your stories. You grew up in simpler times and had a blast growing up. It's funny, the kids don't know about snowy TV reception. It was practically radio. Yeah, it was. In a lot of ways, it was just basically radio. Every now and then you had a picture. Driver Dan, cool looking into these other RV resorts. Enjoyed seeing Los Fresnos. Yeah, it's a nice area. The Rio Grande Valley of Texas is a nice place to go in the winter for people that live in a cold climate. King for a day. Never heard of Bosco. We had Nestle's Quick and Ovaltine. To me, those mixes just didn't taste as good as store-bought chocolate milk. Yeah, uh, King for a day says, I've always heard red ants and black ants would fight each other. No, I know which ones you're talking about. Yeah, we had them. They do. They will. Yeah, you could mix them up and they'd go at it. Yeah. Yeah, and there's actually soldier ants. I mean, well, that's an African ant, but even in the red ants, there's some that are designated. The soldier types. The warriors. But anyway, Sherry Hooker, I'm here to the end. Rust, I enjoy your upbeat attitude. This is on the driving video, Rio Grande Valley. Yeah, Jose Flores says, you don't care about what I think, so I think I'll just stay here and drink. Hang on. Anyway, thank you, Jose. Just stay here and drink. That was on the Beer 30, and this is on Beer 30, JJ's Casita RV Adventures. Good day, Rusty. Now, guess what I'm going to have for breakfast? I have no clue. I'm going to make some crispy scrambled eggs. Oh, crispy bacon with scrambled eggs. Have an awesome day. Thumbs up. Yeah, well, good for you. It's good stuff, or I thought it was. Dr. Richard W. Myers, you can still buy Bosco at Amazon. Really? If I drank milk, I would. CDL Lady 54, enjoy. Yeah, that was on the drive in the Rio Grande. Donna Bell. Hello, Donna Bell. How are you doing this morning? on Beer 30. Rusty, do you remember chocolate cow pop? Industrial size peanut butter in a small can? Yuck. We did have to ask permission to play with my friends. My mother would stand on the back porch yelling for us to get home. We could hear her for 6 blocks in all directions. While she yelled, all the other parents came out to yell also. The wringer washer was on the back porch. Yeah, we had that on the back porch. It says my brother trying to mow grass with a push mower that had the sharp blades. It was something was us. It was us. Anyway, whatever. Thank you, Donna Bell. Yeah, we had my grandmother had a push lawnmower. We did. I don't even know if we had a lawnmower. Well, our lawnmower was chickens that just scratched everything out of the ground, and then chickens, and we had, of course, I had a couple of pigs I'd let run loose, and then, but we didn't have goats at all. Gobsmacked. I finally got a bicycle when I was 30. One of the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Really made my night. Still laughing. You're a great storyteller. I've been binge watching your videos, some back several years. Just great stuff. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, thank you for watching, Gobsmacked. Enjoy your day. Jose Flores on stretching exercises. I did a video of that, so if you want to know what I do for stretching, that was pretty much it. I've changed it a little bit, but not much. Yeah, the name of the video was Stretching Exercises. Jose Flores says, stretch and swivel. You do a lot of stuff, Rusty. No wonder you have lived this long. You demand. Well, I try to stay active, and I try to eat right and all that stuff. RVing Living with the Geezer. Check his channel out on YouTube. Great memories. I still have Mr. Peanut Pen, Nestle's chocolate powder. You had to pry that metal lid off with a spoon. Yep, that's correct. I remember doing it. Stroker Ace. I remember my dad's stories like going to Ruidoso as a kid and saying the streets were dirt black then. They probably were. It was dirt streets. Matt Gullidge, thumbs up to you. And Annette Eckroth. My cousin and I would line up the soldiers on each side of a little trench which we filled with water and then put gasoline on top of the water and light it on fire. We were hooligans. Yeah, well, you know, kids can be damn cruel. I mean, yeah, they can, and then when they grow up, they just bigger and crueler. David Hubrig, good old test pattern. I remember it well. Yep, somebody had to go out and turn the antenna, and holler out the window, right there, ho, whoa. I remember that. Yep. And if I was at home by myself, which happened a lot, seemed like, when I was a little kid, I'd turn it a little bit and run out. I mean, I'd turn it and then I'd go back inside and look at the TV and go back out and turn the antenna. I'd get it right. Jen, tanks to the rescue. About 25 brand new white Tesla charging stations were installed in a small shopping area nearby. I do live near several car dealerships. Yeah, well, great. If you're going to get an electric car, it'll come in handy, I guess. I do all my charging at home. I don't care if they build any of the things. I'm not driving all over the United States. If I do go any long distances, I use my Class C motorhome. This is on Beer 30. DJ Davison says, great Beer 30 story. I went through much of the same growing up on a dairy farm in Wisconsin in the 60s and 70s. I put many miles on my bike going after the cows for milking. I remember Postum. I think it's made of grain. Great memories. Yeah, it was. It was good times. Good times. DJ Old School 21. It says thumbs up. Says I was with you right through the bouncing ball. Yep. Thank you. That was on Driving the Rio Grande. This is on Comment Call. Rosebud's Travels. Says, what happened to the plan? Looks like no plan. Oh, I got a plan. You're going to get some videos coming up about it. Yeah, you'll. It doesn't matter what my plan is. Hell, I'm just doing me. I mean, that's basically it. That's the plan to survive. But I've got some things I'm going to do. I mean, I did have a real, a change planned, but it didn't work. Wandering Kentuckian, Rusty, my wife and I watch all your videos to the end. We wouldn't want to miss the best part. Our Chevrolet Bolt came in and we absolutely love it. The torque is great. 2023 1LT white. Well, good for you, Wandering Kentucky, and I hope you like it as much as I do. And you're right, the torque is great, man. I mean, shit, you know, if you want to merge with traffic, it's like a bullet. And you can leave a red light with a Mustang 5.0 and just leave them in the dust. No, it's from 0 to 60, it's damn quick. Boondocking with Dennis. Well, now you went and got me interested in EVs, running this playlist. Yeah. Well, you know, but you do you. Yeah. Everybody that thinks about, you know, don't let me talk you into something that you may not enjoy. But for me, it works great. You know, if it just depends. Now, if you do a lot of long driving trips, then an EV may not be good for you. Or if you live in an area where the temperature hovers around zero, 4 months a year, then again, an EV may not be a good thing for you. But if you're a two-car family, then an electric vehicle is a no-brainer in my opinion. I mean, it would work, sure. Anyway, Boondocking with Dennis, check his channel out. Good evening, Rusty. Thanks for another week of entertainment. Keep being you and never be somebody else. Well, I can't. I don't know how. Thank you, Dennis. Evelyn Lowry. Rusty, they used baking powder, not baking soda in those submarines. Well, anyway, whatever it was, I had it to make them sink. Then the baking powder would react to the water, forming carbon dioxide, and then raise to the top of the water. Yeah, it worked, Evelyn. Yep, that's the way it worked. Exactly. Valerie Chaffins on this is on the drive, and she says gas is $3.19 a gallon for regular unleaded in Powhatan, Virginia. Has gone up 30 cents a gallon over the last 2 weeks. Yikes. You know, it used to be that gasoline prices at the pump rose real slow and, you know, kind of like this, but now it's like deep, deep, deep. You know? Yeah. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Powhatan, Virginia?
In Powhatan, it's currently 28 degrees.
Powhatan, Powhatan. All right, Powhatan. Thank you. What else we got here? Patrick Russell. Hello, Patrick Russell. My favorite personal toy was a pocket AM radio. Yeah, I had one of those little transistor radios, had a little earplug. Oh yeah, cost me $2. I bought it in San Antonio, Texas. Living on the high desert, we could get AM stations at night as far away as Los Angeles, Wolfman Jack, and Monday through Friday, oatmeal, Sunday Wheaties, Saturday Wheaties, Sunday sometimes coffee cake. Our TV was black and white. Yeah, ours was too. We didn't get a color TV. I don't know that we ever had a color TV. I don't think we did. Since I remember the NBC brought to you in living color, we always wondered why our TV didn't have color. Anyway, Patrick, yeah, but you know, people in town had them, and people in town had, you know, console TVs, you know, that had a, you know, like a 24-inch screen, and ours was like a 10-inch or whatever. Anyway, thank you, Lucas Johnston. Rusty, thank you so very much for bringing us along on through memory lane as you reminisce of your childhood. You spoke about your beautiful mother, great fond memories of your mother. After hearing about you speak about your mother, my impression was she was she was a good, well, you know, she was born, she grew up in a family of like 6 or 7 kids, and she was the oldest, and so she was basically the mother to all of those kids, you know, because she did a lot of cooking then, you know. And so, anyway, Hellcat Granny, good morning, Hellcat Granny. Great beer sanity session, you bet. And yeah, check her channel out on YouTube. She drives Dodge Hellcats. She races them. She does, believe me or not. I mean, check it out. This is great. Riff is here. LMAO Rusty, you must have been bored as hell if you were staring at the test pattern. Well, you know, it was something to watch. I was watching TV, boy. This is Lisa Shipper. It says the best cereal prize I can remember was a record that had to be cut out of the back of the box. Sugar, Sugar by the Arches. Think it was on Sugar Pops. Yeah, it could have been. You know, yeah, they had all kind of neat gimmicks. You know, they still do. It's, you know, they've just gotten more. They've just gotten better. Philip Lowran, looking good, Rusty. I want a real hamburger. Boy, my mother could make a hamburger. I'm telling you. I used to eat 2 of them, man. 2 of them, and then with the homemade French fries. Shit, yeah. But of course, when you're working and burning those calories, you can do anything. S. Lee says, I remember almost everything you mentioned. I think they still sell Postum Mix online today and Nestle's Quick in stores. The 1950s and 60s were truly family oriented and all home cooked meals pretty much. I have always tried to keep some of that in my life for many years, the simple life. Yeah, well, it was it was a hard life, I guess, but wasn't that complicated, you know? Does that make any sense? Probably doesn't. Uh, what else? We'll do three or four more here and we'll shut her down. Valerie Chaffins, were you a member of the Junior Birdman Club? No, I wasn't. My daddy used to sing that song to us and told us about sending off for the Birdman wings from a cereal box. I don't remember that one. No, no. Bruce Oldman, don't forget Ovaltine. Yeah, I don't know that we ever had any, but the Ovaltine was there. Yeah, we'll do a few more, but yeah, don't forget Ovaltine. Thank you, Bruce. And then Alvin Masso, awesome beer 30, Rusty. Thank you, Alvin. Remember that song? Donnie Bram, a toast to you, sir. Awesome beer 30. Thank you, Donnie Bram. Mouse Boots 46, Nestle's Quick, still sold. We also got Hershey syrup, still sold. Bosco 2, Postum, I think, grain-based drink mix and malted milk. Yeah, we had all kind of stuff, man. When I used to work for the seismograph crew, we used to buy these little cans about this high, but it was like a chocolate malt in a can, and I'd get four or five of them, and I'd put them in we had this 10-gallon water jug or water container. We'd put a big block of ice in. Well, then we'd put the can. I'd take the cap wire, which was used to set off the dynamite, but then I'd wrap it around those cans and put them in the cooler, and then I'd lift up that lid and pull up one can out at a time. Really cold. It tasted great, man, on those hot days. Yeah, we'll do two more, three more. T. Marie, Great Beer 30, Rusty. I love hearing about your farm life in the country. I had a lot of imaginary friends. I played outside all day until it was time for dinner. I would play cowboy and Indians with my brother. I was the Indian. I hear you. I was always on the side of the Indian when watching westerns on TV. It says that's a nice sweatshirt you have on. Love the color. Looks good on you. I got that at Walmart. They had them on sale for like $10, and this shirt too. This shirt was like $6. Yeah, and so yeah, and they're very comfortable. It's a good thickness, for this time of the year for here. Daisy Muffin, Rusty Baby Doll, Baby Doll. You are a very nice storyteller. Your voice is so soothing, like bourbon over ice. Get them, babe. Valerie Chaffins, hey Rusty, forgive me, but I am confused. Anyway, it says when you were leaving South Texas, it had the bracket bill, blah blah. You said you were selling your, but yeah, and I had a buyer. But the deal fell through. So that was the end of that. And, that happens in real estate. You don't count your chickens before they hatch. You know what I mean? In real estate. And yeah, I was just, speculating that it was going to work out, and it didn't. I actually had three people interested, but one of them still hanging fire, but I'm not going to sell anyway. I decided to forget the whole thing and just keep what I've got and enjoy my life. How about that? Jason's Texas Adventures. My parents remember Bosco. They loved it. Great memories, good time. But Bosco. Mom, I want Bosco in my milk. Tony Venata, thanks, Rusty. Caught up with you. Thank you. Last one, Ralph P. Thanks for sharing the stories, Rusty. It sparked some great memories. I believe the old stinking goat was around then as well. Yeah, there were goats. We didn't have any. There's the old stinking goat. And I got an antenna sticking up there. I see it. There it is, right up in here somewhere. Anyway, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your day. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. Just click on the link, go to Amazon, and buy whatever you want. Yeah. If you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, why not? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. You know what I mean? Yeah, the only way to lose weight, guys, you got to eat less. That's it. You can't exercise it off. No, that won't. It'll help, but it ain't gonna do it. Anyway, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes, it is. But anyway, having said that, stretch, 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 stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, memory, dream you have, okay? So give your neurons something positive to work with. How about that? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. On and on we go, guys. Yeah, we got them scheduled out there. They're softball videos. They ain't much, but they all I got. Anyway, adios, amigos, bye-bye.